It was 2:17 a.m. when the last station disappeared from the map. I didn't notice it at first. The train was mostly empty, just the usual late-night silence, the soft hum of metal grinding against tracks, and the occasional flicker of overhead lights. I'd stayed late at work again, missed the earlier trains, took the last one home. Normal, routine. There were maybe 4 people in my carriage when I boarded. A man in a suit pretending to sleep, a girl scrolling endlessly on her phone, an old woman clutching a shopping bag like it held something fragile, and me. By the time we passed the 3rd station, I realized I was alone. No one got off, no one stood up, no one made a sound. They were just gone. I told myself I hadn't been paying attention. Maybe they left quietly. Maybe I zoned out. It happens. But then I checked the digital route display above the door. The next stop should have been Central Exchange. Instead, it just blinked. No name, no timing, just empty dashes. The lights flickered again, longer this time, and that's when I heard it. A soft dragging sound above me, on the roof. I froze. It wasn't loud, not dramatic, just deliberate, like something heavy shifting its weight, slowly pacing from one end of the carriage to the other. I laughed nervously to myself. Probably maintenance, I whispered, but even as I said it, I knew that wasn't possible. Trains don't carry maintenance crews on the roof. Not while moving. The intercom crackled suddenly, a burst of static. Then, silence. I stood up. My reflection in the dark window didn't look right. It was a second slow. I moved my hand. It followed, but delayed, like it wasn't me, just something trying to copy me. I stepped back. The train didn't slow down. No stations, no announcements, just endless motion. Then the lights went out. Completely. For a second, I couldn't even breathe. And in that darkness, the sound above me stopped, which somehow felt worse. Because now, it wasn't on the roof anymore. The lights flickered back on. Dim, red, emergency mode. And I wasn't alone. At the far end of the carriage, near the connecting door. Someone was standing. No. Not standing. Watching. I couldn't see their face. Clearly just a silhouette. Too still. Too tall. Their heads slightly tilted, like they were trying to understand me. I swallowed hard. Hey, did you just... The train lurched violently. The figure didn't move, but the distance between us felt smaller. I blinked. Closer. Another flicker. Closer again. I turned and ran, pushed through the next carriage door. Empty. Completely empty. Except the seats were wet, like someone had just been sitting there. For hours, the smell hit me next. Damp, metallic, wrong. The intercom crackled again. This time, a voice. My voice. Next stop, it whispered, distorted. You. I slammed the emergency button near the door. Nothing happened. No brakes. No slowdown. Just that same endless motion. And then, the train entered a tunnel. But this wasn't on the route. There are no tunnels on this line. The windows turned black, not dark. Black. Like something was pressing against the outside. Watching bike. And then I saw it not clearly, but enough. Something moving alongside the train, matching its speed. Too fast, too smooth, too wrong. I backed away from the window. My reflection appeared again, only this time, it didn't copy me. It smiled. I didn't. The lights flickered one last time, and the train stopped. Finally, relief hit me like a wave. The doors slid open slowly with a mechanical hiss. Outside, there was a platform. But no lights, no signs, no exit. Just darkness. And a single bench. On that bench, I saw someone sitting, head down, perfectly still, wearing my clothes. The intercom whispered again. End of the line. I didn't step out. I couldn't. Because behind me, I heard breathing right next to my ear. Soft. Patient. Waiting. Maybe stress played tricks on my mind. Or maybe some places carry things we simply don't understand. But one thing I believe with certainty is this. Everything happens by the will of Allah. Nothing moves, nothing changes, and nothing touches our lives without His knowledge. Everything happens according to Allah's will. And maybe some questions are not meant to be answered. And sometimes, the train doesn't take you home. Sometimes, it takes your place. If you felt that unease creeping in, don't ignore it. Like, comment what you think was on that train, and share this with someone who travels late at night. And if you want more stories like this, asterisk, subscribe for more chilling tales from Unblinking. Asterisk.